Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Can you guys hear me? A little paranoid this week after 10 minutes of dead air last week. But before I do the intro, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Somebody in chat say yes. Okay, we can hear you. Awesome. Welcome, everybody, back to your live Transformers Weekly News Update brought to you by tformers.com and robotrecruits.co.uk. You see, the brilliance in this entire situation is it's not really a situation, but the entire brilliance of the situation is the fact of the matter is that when you see something that you get so excited down in your loins for on tformers.com. You can head over to robotrecruits.co.uk, pop in that pre-order, baby. And then when it comes out, they send it out to you. Why is that such a great deal? Because of the giant robots that we all adore. I hope everybody is having a fantastic Wednesday. I hope you guys have had a fantastic week. And if you guys need somebody to talk to, man, phone number to the National Suicide Prevention Hotline is down in the description below as well. All of that good stuff, man, is down in the description below. Why am I saying description funny? I don't know, but I just am. Just know that I am and know that I acknowledged it. So, with all of that said, let me see who's in chat. Say hello to everybody, and then we'll get this show even further into the depths of being underway. What's up, Rachel? Hope you're doing all right. Rachel says, in my collection, Leo Convoy started off as a regular lion, but when the Allspark came to Earth, it turned him Cybertronian, and he works with the Autobot to better understand his cause. She goes on to say, my headcanon is dumb, but whatever. Lio Convoy still has his alt mode. I will say this. That's very reminiscent of the Beast Wars. When you see in the first episode, when the Axelon's flying over ship or flying overhead, and you see the cheetah look up, and then later on you see Cheetor. So it's not really stupid. I wouldn't call it stupid, but I do like the little homage there. I mean, if that was done on purpose, good on you. If not, then my headcanon is just as wonky, I guess. What's up, Survive fan? He says, I'm here now, man, planning on doing the Dinobots in my fashion. All right, that sounds pretty cool. He also goes on to say, all right, doing Sludge first, who will be a Brontosaurus like the G1. I am waiting on my $15 Amazon gift card in box dollars to get him Grimlock, and the others will follow in March. Others will come. Sounds like a plan, man. MC DJ, the World Tag Team Champion, actually one half of the World Tag Team Champions right here. He says, ugh, in the Forbidden No Man's Land, a.k.a. the Garage, a cleanup day. At least I got something cool to listen to while battling the, oh my God, how did it get this bad? Man, what are you listening to, man? You got to let me know what you're listening to. That's that cool. You got to let me know. Survive Fan goes on to say, it was a friend of mine idea from a few years ago. She wanted me to do this team. She wants to see a T-Rex like a Grimlock. Sounds awesome. Zihara says, there is sound, and welcome in, man. Hope you're doing all right. And Tony says, a sup, a peeps. What's up, Tony? Hope you're doing all right. Survive Man says, I worked so hard on inbox dollars last night, a little after midnight, to get 15. What is inbox dollars, man? Break that down for me. What is it? Tony says, input, I know you're off Hasbro, but dude, Tarn is pretty sweet for their offering. Maybe dip back in for one bot if you want a mainline one as bad as you say you do. That's what I keep seeing, man. Everybody is over the moon with Tarn. And I've even seen people who have like the third-party Tarn. I forgot who did it, but it's an amazing third-party Tarn. And they're looking at the Hasbro Tarn, basically thinking about selling their third-party Tarn off. That's how much they love the Hasbro take on the character, on the figure. Rachel says, Leo Convoy is my favorite figure, so I will keep a copy Convoy when he gets a release. The Copy Convoy Masterpiece figure is out, and it is very tempting for me 100% to grab, but I don't know, man. It was on sale at TF Source last week for 120 instead of 150. And I still didn't pull the trigger on it, and now I'm kind of regretting it. So, well, I guess we'll see. Survive Fan says, Which dinosaur would you like me to do? Are you asking me? Let's see. Rico Red Star, what's up, man? He says driving but listening. Sounds good to me. MC DJ says, well, of course, listen to the other half of the tag team champions of the world. I talked to Wildcard last week, man, and he's always surprised about your in-ring ability, MC DJ. Always running in for that victory. See, Sahara says, I'm going to go. I'll rewatch this later. Take care of yourself, buddy. Rachel says, I think Primal should have been a lion from the start, but I feel the ape mode is far more of a bruiser type, like an Ironhide or a Brawn. I can see that. Well, and I think the whole take on the whole thing is like Lords of the Jungle, right? Like you think Kings of the Jungle, you think a lion, you think a gorilla, you think maybe even a tiger, something along those lines that could really, really mess you up. So I think the Lion Convoy, Lio Convoy was an evolution of that. So what's up, Princeton? Skating into home, man, before we get all this stuff underway. So what are we talking about this week? Well, we got a bunch of leaks underneath the sink, and we got to go plug them. Got to call the plumber. And yeah, we're going to talk about those leaks. But first, we get to see a deluxe class Mirage. And if you guys want to see any of this, you guys head on over to tformers.com, link down in the description below. And here we go again with this stuff. I don't know what's going on. Actually, that is a server issue apparently on Tformers' site. But yeah, we're going to try this one more again and share screen. But yeah, all right. So I did look into that problem. It is apparently a server issue on Tformers. But here we go. We get to see deluxe class Mirage from Rise of the Beast, and whoo, this looks no, not feeling this. Not feeling this at all in the slightest. It will retail for $24.99. Release date is 2023, and I'm not feeling this. This just does not, no, not in the slightest at all. I think the bot mode looks great in terms of what the movie is representing and what the movie is showing us. This 3D render just ain't it, Captain. Nope, not at all. Transformers Rise of the Beast new Super Bowl 52 2023 commercial. Yes, L is 50 in Roman numerals. All right, let's get into these leak listings, shall we? Let's go. We got Transformers Generation Red G1 Grimlock. So non-transforming Grimlock, maybe bot mode, maybe Dino mode. No one knows as of yet. We get Transformers G1 Red Prime Starscream. So Transformers Prime Starscream out of it. G1 Sound Blaster and a G1 Skywarp. Basically, they're doing all of the recolors that they possibly can here in this line. Guys, I got to say this. Hasbro, if you are listening, pay close attention to what I say in this. The Transformers Red line should be a line that has Transformers in it that do not transform. It's right there. Who is giving these guys these ideas, man? Look, the repaints, I get Starscream, Skywarp, Thundercracker, Sound Blaster. I get it. I do. A G2 Megatron, a G2 Prime. Yes, I get it. All that, whatever. They're repaints. I understand that. But at the end of the day, how do you not have Alpha Trion in Wave 1? Come on, man. It's not hard. Hasbro, make better choices. Leaked 2024 Transformers Studio Series. We're going to click this, and we're going to see some more leaks from underneath the sink. We get Core Class Transformers Core TF5 Mohawk. We also get Core MV6 Rumble. The MV6. I'm not sure. What is MV6? Does somebody know what MV6 is? We get a Core MV6 Starscream. War for Cybertron Sideswipe in the deluxe class. Now, War for Cybertron, is it the game? I'm assuming it's going to be the game. So they're going to redo the High Moon Studio stuff. Those figures hold up, man, pretty freaking well. Some of them were bad from the get-go, like Jazz and Sideswipe. So maybe those need to be redone. But something like Bumblebee and Cliffjumper are still a really, really good figure. We also get Transformers 7 Scorponok, MV6 Deluxe Class Sunstreaker, War for Cybertron Starscream at a Voyager scale. Man, are they just going to re-release a Tetrajet? Come on. Come on. Voyager scale MV6 Shockwave, Voyager 86 Scrap Heap, and Leader 86 Swoop. We all knew that was coming. And honestly, we've seen a lot of people scrambling to know what this swoop looks like. And Leader MV6 Megatron. Note, as always, take this all with a grain of salt, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what is this? Is that an Orion Pax right there? Is that going to end up at retail? Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, we can see all the Target stuff right there. So keep your eye on the prize when you guys go to Target. And maybe, just maybe, you might be able to get them before PvP does. Let's click back and let's see. Daily Prime Timelines, Axelon Optimus Primal rolls out at 350 miles per hour. If you don't know what that talks about, it's part of the Daily Prime. You have to head over to tformers.com to check out the Daily Prime stuff. I don't go over it here because it's part of the website experience, baby. You got to go check it out. Transformers Legacy Core Class Nemesis Prime in-hand images and video. Want to try and give something. Whoever did this, I want to give them credit. Transformers Evolution fan stream, Core Class review. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Thundertron reviews. So brought to you by Thundertron Reviews. We get Core Class a Nemesis Prime. Now, this is just a straight repaint of the Core Class Optimus Prime. You guys can see right here with a little bit more paint. Wheels are painted. At least the front wheels look painted. The back wheels, not so much, which is a stupid idea. But Core Class Nemesis Prime, if you guys want it, happy hunting. Let's see what else we got. Transformers Studio Series Rise of the Beast 98 Cheetor in-hand images and video. So he is a Voyager scale. Brought to you by Bolt Matrix. Again, go check the link at tformers.com. This thing looks disgustingly bad. No, absolutely not. He is the size of Kingdom Tigatron. And real quick question to everybody out there. How many Tigatrons are now yellowed? If you guys have a yellowed Tigatron, throw your hands up. Let me see them. Wave them in the air like you just don't care. That is a stupid, cringeworthy thing that just happened. But that's what you're here for. You're here for the cringe. You're here for the clickbait. Am I right or am I right? Let's see. We get more Daily Prime. Action Master Optimus Prime. Again, head over to tformers.com. And as we see right here, here's that sale for the Black Lio Convoy or Copy Convoy, or whatever you want to call them, right there. $30 off. I think he's no longer on sale, but we're going to keep going into the Transformers news here and just keep on digging. Not going to watch the Super Bowl thing here. We're going to just, I don't know, a bunch of stuff that we've already talked about. 3-0 TF6 Nemesis Prime color images at Wonderfest. Dude, that looks sick. Now, look, I know the Bumblebee Nemesis Prime never happened, but it does happen because that universe exists and Nemesis Prime can travel between universes. Well, depending on the Nemesis Prime that you're, talking about, I guess, or whatever. But the Herald of Unicron can travel between dimensions. So, and when he lands in that dimension, he gets Optimus Prime's body. So, yeah, that's why he looks like that. So I think it's a really cool looking figure. I know a lot of people probably would want like a 3-0 Megatron or something like that. But I mean, repaints are Transformers. Transformers fans curse and delight. We also see Flames Toys, Akuro Kara, Kiri, God Power, Jet Armor color images. What is this thing? Woo, man. Now, this is some Bayformer action, if I've ever seen it. The combination with Jetfire and Optimus Prime. But good God, dude, what a beautiful, beautiful thing of just, oh my God, I don't even know. It is gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. Let's see. We get Transformers MP57 Skyfire stop motion by Manga Motion. Transformers Generation Legacy Evolution Deluxe Scrapbook in stock, shipping now. So if you guys have it on pre-order, be on the lookout to the mailbox. Transformers News, Wonderfest Festival 2023 Winter Transformers figures. Now, these are the soft, pliable figures. I don't think they articulate, but we do have an Omega Supreme. We do get a Devastator, Shattered Glass Blaster, Shattered Glass Soundwave, Devi with the visor, Devi without the visor, and yeah, two different figures there. I am really surprised. The Shattered Glass stuff is what really surprises me on this. And the dark gray coloring on Omega Supreme. Definitely something, just color-wise, interests me, and I just didn't really see coming. Paralyzing Toys have posted news of their exclusive Transformers Sofubi figures that will be available at Wonderfest 2023 this winter. These soft vinyl toys are a tradition in Japan that had some limited releases in the past. These new figures are classic designs based on the original G1 characters, including Omega Supreme, Devastator, Twin Cast, Shattered Glass Soundwave for something new and different. These will be offered as part of the Takara Tomy special licensing event that allows small toy makers to create limited edition Transformers. That's so dope. And sorry, I pronounced it wrong. It's, what is it? Takara Tomy. But yeah. Dude, that's super cool, man. That little tiny licenses and stuff over in Japan that people are allowed, little tiny companies and individuals are allowed to get the licenses and do that. That's really, really awesome. Watch Transformers Rise of the Beast, Anthony Ramos on Ready to Take Cover. We get more leaked listings here, and I think that's it for this week's news, man. All right. We get Unicorn Rock 1, Unicorn Energon, Megatron, Core, Beast Wars Tasmanian Kid. Definitely do not need an update for Tasmanian Kid. Do not need an update for that figure. The original figure is still an amazing figure. Deluxe Class Animated Bumblebee. Ooh, I don't know, man. I hope they don't screw that one up. That one is a really, really easy one. If you redesign it, it's really easy to screw up. We get Rescue Bot Chase, Deluxe Class Rescue Bot Chase. We get Deluxe Rock 1. We get a Deluxe Class Cyberverse Windblade. That's pretty cool, man. I always love me some Windblade, and I love to see what takes on Windblade essentially like comes down the line, if that makes sense. So I'm pretty stoked to see what Hasbro's going to do here with this Windblade. We get G1 Deluxe Gears. This is probably one that steals the show here, because if you guys remember, the Kingdom poster a couple of years ago had him and Polar Claw on it. Fingers crossed Hasbro doesn't do Polar Claw, because I would love to see them redo Polar Claw, but that feels like a pipe dream more than an actuality. But yeah, G1 Gears, G1 Sure Shot, the last of the Autobot Target Masters, Deluxe Class Rock, Deluxe Class Cyberverse Chromia. So very interesting things here. A few interesting things here. Actually, I won't even say a few. A lot of the stuff here, very interesting choices on the part of Hasbro to do reissues of. We get Daily Prime, Beast Wars 2nd to Masterpiece to Legacy Evolution, Leo Prime, Transformers Legacy Evolution in-hand, Jazz in-hand images and design notes. We talked about that last week. Rise of the Beast, new trailer kicks off the Super Bowl. Again, won't be going over that trailer here. Matrix Workshop, a Legacy upgrade kit, and I think we talked about that last week. But I don't remember there being photos of them holding it, so there's that. Flame Toys Kuro Karikiri Jazz with Roaring Face bonus. So he's got a Screaming Face bonus. This is what I said last week. I want to see more of a forward shot on a forward shot of Jazz. Jazz is one of my favorite Transformers of all time, and I'm not really feeling this. Now that I see the behind the back view, I'm not feeling this hood butt flap thing on the back of them. Normally stuff like that doesn't bother me, but I feel like when you're going to hyper stylize something, it's either going to hit or it's not. And I'm sure there are plenty of people out there that this does the job for, but not me. Retail on this is $310 US or $325 US with a bonus mask. So you're telling me a face is worth $15? I don't know. Do it with style or don't do it at all. Absolutely, Jazz. You know what's up. But yeah, let's see. He's made out of ABS, PVC, POM, PA, and die-cast. Tons of different plastics there. You guys can get them at Big Bad Toy Store, Robot Kingdom, ET Toys, and D4Toys.com. Actually, D4Toys.com apparently is the only one with the bonus face. So if you guys want the roaring face, guys are going to have to pre-order it from there. And there's the bonus face right there. He's just jamming out, screaming. He's about to start headbanging. He's jamming some Slayer on the left side. He's jamming some smooth jazz, pun intended, on the right side. And he doesn't know what he likes best. He's just confused. He's a confused little robot. I don't know how to follow that up. I do like the posing here. Does look pretty cool, but it does look like a lot of the stuff can come off and be rearranged. Okay, then maybe I'll take that back about the butt flap. If the butt flap can come off, which it does look like it can. But yeah, still not really feeling a lot of the design choices here. The chest with the 4 headlights and stuff. Again, personal taste here. I do like stylized Transformers, but like I said, they either have to hit or they don't, and this one just misses the end zone. See what I did there? Transformers Super Bowl reference. Anyway, but yeah, this just misses the mark just a little bit. It does look like you got some LEDs, which is pretty badass. Tons of different faces, tons of accessories. It looks like you can change the arms. What is that? Or maybe that's how you... Is that how you clip the doors on the back? I don't know. It looks like he's got a jetpack too. Maybe like some kind of futuristic proton pack. I don't know. Shout out to TransAaron38, your local Transformer fan who also does the Ghostbusters stuff because he ain't afraid of giant robots nor ghosts. So click the back button real quick. And we got Transformers Legacy Evolution Skyquake in-hand images and video. I think this one's brought to you by PvP right here. And yeah, like I said, man, I keep saying this every time I see this mold. I really, really want to see the recolors that Hasbro does with this guy. I'm super hyper curious about this. And yeah, like I said, I'll admire everything that Hasbro does from afar, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. We get a side-by-side image, I guess a cardboard cutout of the figure there, and the screen look for him there. Pretty stylized, but there is a lot of reference stuff in this figure. We got some Transformers Generation 1.5 in there. We get some Transformers Prime in there. We get some Machine Wars love in there. There's a bunch of different little things going on in there. And there is the hint that we're going to get Needle Nose repurposed into I forgot the Predator's name. Where's Toys R Us when you need them? Let's see. I need a Superman watch, Jimmy Olsen style. Whenever I forget a Transformer's name, Toys R Us can just swoop in and tell me the name real quick. But yeah. Super cool, man, what they got going on here, especially with the interchangeability. I am glad to see that they are bringing back gimmicks on some level that aren't just simple things like blast effects or something like that, like interchangeable partner gimmicks and stuff here in the main line. I don't know. I really do enjoy that stuff. This guy is massive, by the way, because this figure here, this mold is not a small mold at all whatsoever. This dude is going to be massive. Just FYI. And there you go. We got Earthrise Prime right there. So he is leader. I would say he's up there with Grimlock. So if you guys have the 86 Grimlock figure, he's probably just as big. So he's old leader scale or 86 Grimlock leader scale. We got him right here next to Blitzwing. We got him next to Tarn here. We got him next to the other dude from Prime, Knockout. We got him next to Knockout. Got him next to RC. Got him next to Needle Nose. Man, I like I said, dude, I really do really like how he looks. Let's see. We'll go next. And we got Super 7 Transformers Beast Wars. and this will catch us up all the way to last week. Just listed on BBTS are a bunch of new listings from Super 7 Transformers licensed product, including Beast Wars Reaction Season 1 figures. Yep, it was inevitable that they would do it here. We also have Cheetor, Dinobot, Black Arachnia, Megatron, Optimus Primal coming to us June 2023. There also have listings for Shogun Megatron, Super Cyborg Optimus Prime in clear red and blue colors. Read on for the complete list. You can pre-order the Beast Wars Reaction now from the sponsor at the following links down below. Yeah, so there it is, guys. We getting Black Arachnia, Cheetor, Dinobot, Megatron, and Optimus freaking Primal because every Wave 1 needs the leader in it. I'm super, super excited to see what those look like. Now, I'm going to take this off. Bloom! Just like that. I'm going to get caught up on chat, see what you guys are all in a hubbub about. Let's see. I see Blue Raccoon. What's up, Blue Raccoon? What's up, Big M? Just going through chat, getting caught up. What's up, Razio? Hope you're doing all right, man. MC DJ, back to where I left off, says Wildcard, need another video promo of that righteous dude holding the gold. Absolutely, man. I'll tell him what's up. Rico Red Star says Bat and Gator only. Survive Fan says I love that Mirage Revenge of the Fallen, Rise of the Beast Super Bowl spot. Tony, I'll see what I can come up with. Blue Raccoon says holla, high solutions or high salutations. Hello there. Tony says Swoop was a leaked listing also. Yes. And I know Swoop keeps getting moved around. Well, he can't get moved around anymore because he's the last Dinobot that needs to be released. But he kept getting moved around. If I remember right, he was supposed to be the third one released. And then he got moved to the end of the line, which is really weird. Rachel says, the way they could have done an F1 racer by having it so it's one of those that you find in a parking lot that you pay to sit in. Survive Fan says, I want to do the main 5 from the G1, Scorn, Slash, and many new ones. That sounds pretty cool. Tony Martin says, they're going to complete the team. That's awesome. Blue Raccoon says, if they don't transform, they belong to Red. I 100% agree. Botanica from Beast Machines, Hasbro, do one in Redline. Absolutely, man. They should. Anything that does not transform needs to be in the red line and should have been at least waves 1 and 2, hands down. And that really, really would have pushed the line over the edge. Blue Raccoon says, I may be in for Voyager Shockwave. Survive Van says, I think MV6 might be the 86 film. I could be wrong. Maybe. I was thinking like it might be an abbreviation for movie. I don't know. Rico Red Star says, opinion. Dinobot alt modes are all the robots. Main modes are the dino modes. I can see that because they spend most of the time in dino mode anyway. Rachel says the studio series for War for Cybertron might be an opportunity to do a Fall of Cybertron Bruticus. Yes, that figure definitely needs an update because if you guys don't know, the reason why that figure was so terrible was because about 70% of the way through production, the funding for that figure got completely cut in half. So what they had is what they had to go with, man. They just had to make it work. There'll be dinosaurs for sure. No robot mode, says Survive Fan. Blue Raccoon says Botanica does transform. This is true, she does, but I think in terms of the transformation being too difficult to pull off, Botanica belongs in the red line. Blue Raccoon says, I haven't had a Tigertron. Okay. Rachel says, none of my figures have yellowed. You are one of the lucky ones. Survive Fan says, jet-powered Optimus Prime from Revenge of the Fallen. Rachel says, or asks, question, if a Maximal scanned a dead animal, would they be a dead corpse every time they transformed? I don't think they would, because if you look at what the Predacons did, they scanned a bunch of fossils, and when they got their beast modes, they had, red pterodactyl, purple dinosaur. They weren't realistic colors, right? And so I think that's what probably would end up happening is that the scan mechanism would kind of fill in the blanks as best as it could and then go from there. Merkin says, I doubt it. They'll be repainted, not remolded. Yeah. Survive Man says that chase is the one I want. I have the Energon one. Tony says my kiddo loves chase. Give me Beast Wars second Tasmanian Kid / Snarl, says Rachel. Give it to her, Hasbro. Just mail it to her right now. Let's see. Tony says, bring on Gears and Sure Shot. I know a lot of people are super stoked about that. Rachel says, Hasbro, don't cancel Gears this time. Yeah, a lot of people are super excited about that Gears. I had a lot of people hit me up when that leaked list got shown, and everybody was like, man, I'm so excited about Gears, so excited about Gears. Survive Man says, Polar Claw, Grizzly 1, Barbarian, and Beast Wars Neo survive. I hope Polar Claw happens. You're absolutely right. There's a ton of repaints that they could do right there. Survive Fan goes on to say, if they do Gears, Swerve is next. Easy repaint. I could definitely see them doing that as well. MC DJ says he agrees with Survive Fan. Looking forward to both. Vector Overlay in the house. What's up, buddy? Hope you're all right. Let's see. Princeton says, I love partner gimmicks. Giggity. Yeah. Let's see. Survive Man says, yep, I own tons of toys, playsets, Energize, Rescan, and human figures with rescue tools from 2011. MCDJ says, makes you wonder if they will do a Euro Light Formers or other Scorchers. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of potential here. And I will say, since they are tapping into Beast Wars second, I think they're really wanting to see how some of this stuff sells over here. And the thing is that they have an entire Takara market that they need to think about as well when they make these figures. So I do think a lot of that stuff will end up coming out, but it might be further down the line than basically one of those later than sooner type of situations. Survive Fan wants to know color changers, maybe. I don't think they're going to do that anymore, dude. I think that technology is long dead in toys, which sucks. But definitely something that needs to come back. I would definitely love to see that in toys come back again. Tony says, got my prototype Super 7 Unicron. Awesome, dude. Sounds pretty sick. Blue Raccoon says, Peter Cullen will be here in California to go to TFCon. Yes, he will be. Tons of people showing up. Stan Bush as well. So if there's anything that you guys want to get signed, now is definitely the chance to do it. Peter Cullen, wonderful, wonderful guy to talk to. Just know when you go, if you guys go and you go meet him, he is a delight to talk to. Let's see, just scroll through chat real quick. Princeton says they should make Action Masters in the red line. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's where Jackpot should have been, right? That's exactly where he should have been. And they could have given him, they could give them all of their accessories, all of their, transformation, accessory partners, whatever you want to call them. They could do it there as well. Rachel says, I bought 2 scrap hooks because I feel it makes a good generic Autobot. Yeah, like an Auto Trooper kind of thing. I definitely see that. Let's see, guys. I want to tell you that on the 24th, if you guys are interested, doing something a little bit different on the channel, we're going to argue. That's right. We're going to argue. We're going to talk about and argue and yell back and forth about which one's better, Star Wars versus Star Trek, and why Star Wars is the superior series. And we're just going to go back and forth. That is on the 24th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you guys want to watch it, it's going to be me, Inutabi, Raziel Kane, Gotbot, H&E Games, and I think that's it. Yeah, I don't have the whole thing. I don't have the whole list in front of me. But yeah, that's what we're doing. And we're going to sit down and we're going to argue about, well, I'm just going to argue why Star Wars is better, and they're just going to listen. And that's pretty much how it's going to break down. But we're going to do that on the 24th. And yeah, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I believe it's a Friday. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Also, do have something big coming down the pipeline for customs and for video. And I'm super, super stoked. This thing has taken me a while to complete. It's taken up a lot of my free time, and I'm super, super stoked about it. I can't believe it's something I finally get to make, finally get the chance to do. and I'm super stoked about it. So yes, Princeton says Spaceballs is the best. Yeah, man, absolutely. Yeah, Survive Fan says 24th is next Friday. So yes, next Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yoda is superior to Spock. Yes, absolutely. But yeah. But guys, I don't know what else to say. We covered the news for this week off of teamformers.com. And again, head on over to robotrecruits.co.uk. Link to both of them in the description down below. Actually, everything's in the description down below. Also, again, like I've always said, since I've reopened, or since it's got opened, link to my Patreon down below in the description as well. Again, no pressure at all whatsoever. And if you guys need somebody to talk to, the National Prevention Suicide Hotline is down there as well. The phone number for it. If you guys feel like you guys need somebody to talk to, absolutely call them. Please call them and talk to somebody. And Oracle says Spaceballs is the only space trilogy worth its salt and not to be shoehorned by pop culture. Absolutely. And guys, see you guys next Wednesday and then next Friday. So you guys can, if you guys are a Star Trek fan, you guys can finally understand why Star Wars is better. And yeah, don't know what else to say except for take care of yourself, guys. Take care of each other. Yeah, that's really about it, man, because nobody else is going to do it. I will see you guys next week.